I just wish I wish time didn't go by so fast. I wish that we all weren't so busy with life and families, but I miss you.
Let's talk about just something familiar to you. The days of the NWO, so many people tried to become NWO. Did you think that it went on too long?
We're the number 4 or 5 selling merchandise
Yeah.
in 2023, so I don't know. I'd have to say no.
Okay. All right. I mean, when people like Scott Norton came in, Virgil came in, and there were people that weren't necessarily people that were thought of to be an NWO, that didn't water it down at all.
I don't think I think it overpopulated.
Overpopulated,
I
yes.
don't think it watered it down. I think that Scott Norton brought something to it. I think everybody brought something to it. The thing was with standards and practices at the time, the easiest way to get somebody over was to put an NWO shirt on them.
Yeah.
So
That
a
was,
lot of those guys were working. Scott was working a lot in Japan, so we had like an NWO Japan crew that was doing. Farmer was working over there as the NWO Sting, which when he came back, he was he might have looked like he was in the way, but as far as our business agreement with New Japan, those guys were instrumental.
right, right. So last question, looking back at your career, the time you spent with Shawn Michaels, the time as a single wrestler, the time with the NWO, what's that thing that you constantly go back to and say that was the best time?
I mean, I think the pivotal time was my time with Shawn. Because without being in the car with Scott and Shawn and kind of learning the ropes and learning the business, learning how to work. Without that, then you can't move forward as a singles competitor. And then I think the most fun I had was probably with Scott, because our work schedule was cut severely, and we got paid very well, and we were able to help the rest of the guys to get guaranteed money, which was nice. So that was, but it was great. I mean, and I was a huge Hulk Hogan mark before I got in the business, and to get a chance to team with Hulk, and then to come back in WWE with Hulk. So, I mean, it's really hard just kind of to pinpoint one or two things. I mean, I don't think I was ever more excited than walking on his Master Blaster with Corey Pendarvis and Asheville as my first match.
I was there. I remember I took pictures of you as the Master Blaster. To wrap up, if you have anything, Shawn Michaels now pretty much is in charge of NXT, and I know he watches us. Is there anything you'd like to say to Shawn while he's looking at this?
Yeah, I just wish I wish time didn't go by so fast. I wish that we all weren't so busy with life and families, but I miss you.
Kevin, thank you. And I appreciate you doing this.
Sure, buddy.
So, all right, we'll see you at the matches. Thank you.